Welcome to Spiritually Imperfect, the show where the metaphysical meets the practical. This is your space to explore the mysteries of the universe, embrace spiritual growth, and connect with the energies all around us. No one spiritual journey is perfect, but that's the beauty of it. Hosts Mike and Jen bring their unique blend of perspective, humor, and heartfelt nature to every episode. Whether encouraging, facilitating readings, or diving into exploring mediumship, energy healing, or searching for clarity, Spiritually Imperfect is a place to where discussions of the collective experiences that we all share comes to the surface. Now, here are your hosts of Spiritually Imperfect, Michael Christopher and Jennifer Lee.
Good morning, Michael.
What day is it?
I was just going to say it's a surprise today, right? It's
Is it
Tuesday.
Monday?
It's Tuesday, not Wednesday. I know what day it is. I'm still unsure on the month, but I do know the day.
It's August.
But how did it get here so quickly?
It's depressing.
It is insane. So I've got to check just really quick.
Good morning, everybody.
And see if my settings indeed changed, but I don't think that they did. So, right. Okay, that's okay. I will have to work on it some more then. Interesting. Yeah, technology. Technology is fun.
No, it's not.
Hello, Tony. I see CJ, Season, I think it's Irvine, if I want to say that correctly, Season Irvine. Good morning, Jennifer Rose.
Good morning, everybody. I'm just checking.
Jess.
Checking to check.
Checking to check. I'm not even checking. I know mine is just streaming to my page private. So I've tried everything to fix it. Good morning, Stacia. Hello, Amy. There's a face I haven't seen for a while. How are you?
So we'll give it a couple minutes, and then we want to jump into one quick topic, and then we'll jump into readings. So for readings today, we're gonna invite people to join us on the chat. So you can come up. You don't have to be on camera if you choose not to be. That's your choice. So we'll let you know when we're going to do that. And it's pretty simple. You're just going to copy the link that's in the chat. And then you just paste it into your browser. Click enter. And that will bring you backstage. So we're just going to wing it. We'll see how that works.
I did want to mention that when you come backstage, you don't have to turn your camera on. So we'd love to see your beautiful faces, but if you're feeling camera shy, and you still want to come up for a reading, that's fine. You don't have to have your face on camera.
Exactly.
Lyra, hello.
Hello, Lyra.
There's another face I haven't seen for a minute.
It's weird being on this time. Still, but it's good because then it gives people overseas a chance to join us.
Correct.
Since it's early evening for them as opposed to 1 or 2 in the morning. So,
but you know what? There are some people that still hop on at 1 or 2 in the morning.
I'm so
grateful for them. Like
there are a lot of night owls over there.
Absolutely.
All right. So Jennifer, do you want to lead off the conversation about dependency?
Yeah. So we did want to talk about that a little bit, about dependency on a psychic reading or a mediumship reading. So if we are doing our job correctly as mediums, we are to deliver the messages, and also the idea, at least for me, and I believe it is for Michael too, is to help you recognize when you are receiving those messages and trust in it and have faith in that. I know I do have some repeat clients, but I feel like that there needs to be, I like a good 6 months, honestly, with my mediumship clients between readings, because sometimes we just all need that validation, right? And they'll come back with the experiences they have had in recognizing the messages and recognizing spirit for themselves. Where I think it becomes a slippery slope is when somebody becomes dependent upon a medium. That the idea, right, is to facilitate healing. However, if we are dependent on continuing to hear those messages from third party psychic medium, we're kind of defeating the purpose there. So it just really is to be aware. Just be aware. It's beautiful to sit with medium. It really is. I'm a medium myself, but I've also sat with mediums. I understand the impact. I know what the impact is. I see it from both sides. And it's beautiful. However, it is not meant to be something that is consistent. If that is the only way that we are feeling or that we feel like we are healing from the loss of a loved one, then it has gone sideways. So.
No, I agree. You have to go through the grieving process. This by no means bypasses that. And, you know, I just feel if, like Jen said, if you like to schedule sessions like close together, it just kind of reopens that in a way. It reopens all the trauma, you know, and it's almost like you're reliving that again and again and again. So again, this is just my opinion, Jennifer's opinion, that, you know, you have to allow yourself to go through the healing. And then from there, it's again, this is tough, but it's learning to live without that person physically here. But through reading, it just validates that they are somewhere. They still exist. And we demonstrate that through mediumship. And the longer I've been doing this, I kind of look at people that that only offer 30-minute sessions. And I'm kind of getting the idea of why they do that. You know, again, our job as a medium is to demonstrate that your people are still with you. And realistically, 30 minutes is ideal for that. It's not going to give you, you know, that, you know, 1 hour, 2 hour long conversation with somebody, because it's not how it works. They come through, they demonstrate their personality of who they were in the living. They talk about different aspects of their life. They may choose to talk about, or when I say talk, they're sending us thoughts, but they talk about things that they see going on in your life. And again, so it doesn't take a whole lot of time to do that. I know everybody would probably really enjoy longer and longer sessions, but it's not practical. And again, if you repeat sessions over and over and over, there's only so much that they're going to talk about, because there really isn't much to talk about. They're going to say, okay, I've seen you doing this. But beyond that, I mean, unless I'm missing something, it's just like if we have the same conversations over and over and over, you know, again.
Well, and we have to remember that spirit is not here to tell us what to do in certain, you know, situations. That is ours to learn. They will definitely be guiding. They will definitely be sending signs and supporting which either direction that you choose to go. However, that is a decision, right? That it is a decision that we have to make ourselves. So I have had clients that have got hung up with certain decisions and they want to know what their loved ones have to say about it. They don't have a yes or no, I guarantee you. Right?
Yeah, because again, it's not their job to tell you. It's and I've harped on this over and over and over. It is not their job or their place to tell you what to do. And I know a lot of people come onto these shows and they get readings, and that's what their expectation is. And you're going to be disappointed. They are not there to do that for you.
Right. Good morning, Cheyenne. There's Jade Michelle. She says, I have a hard time reading for the same people over and over.
I get it, because it's, and I'm trying to word this carefully, but it's not that I have a difficult time reading them. Again, it's just what else is left to talk about. That's the part that kind of trips me up is, and I've had clients that do that. I've had clients that want to come see me over and over. And by the third session, and this isn't like back to back, but even if it's a year in between, yeah, there's stuff that they can bring up, but it's, yeah, I see you doing this. Yes, I see you doing that. But again, it kind of starts to trail off. And there it goes again with the dependency issue. I believe a healthy place to be is understanding that they are somewhere and that we will get to see them again. And yes, a session every year or every 2 years, okay. But beyond that, it's like, I just don't recommend it. I just don't think it's healthy. And I'm not a therapist, so.
Oh my goodness. So Tawny is watching at 2:16 a.m.
Holy moly.
She's on camera. She has her babies and it's 2:16 a.m. Well, thank you for joining us at 2:16 a.m. Where are you joining us from? Good morning, Mariah. And Laura, yes, you're right. Your loved ones are doing well in heaven. Absolutely.
Far, far better than we are in this circus we call life. That's for sure.
Right. That's for sure.
I mean, and that's,
Australia. Gotcha.
And that's the number one question is, are they okay? And absolutely.
Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. Morning, Nancy.
Again, they're in a place that we come from. So it isn't like they go somewhere that's strange to them or strange to us. It's just we don't remember it right now because we're in this physical body. And the theory is that we have this amnesia. We can't remember, although we try to remember. And we do through our intuition and through gut feelings. We know there's more.
Absolutely.
I think every one of us, if we really think into it and feel into it, we come to this conclusion that it just doesn't make sense that we come into this world for one and done, and there's nothing else. For my mind, it's just that concept has never made sense. I've always felt that there's something more. And there's a reason for the amnesia. We're here for a specific purpose. We're here to learn lessons and to advance our soul. And we can't do that if we have this knowledge of, this place that's just eternal.
Correct.
Where there's none of this strife and, struggle. So there's a purpose for us being here. And I'm still trying to talk with this fake tooth. It literally feels like I have peanut butter stuck up on the roof of my mouth and it drives me nuts.
No, don't you go in tomorrow? Like, are you getting that taken care of tomorrow? This is like a long process, right?
Oh, no, I don't get my tooth till February.
Oh, okay. I was say like a 6-month process.
Oh, no. Actually, that's just this. Yeah, it's a long story. It's like
a
almost
long
a
process.
Year. It's weird.
It's fine, Michael. You're the only one noticing it. I promise.
Good. Oh my God.
See, just as you sound just fine.
So I hope that makes sense. Again, and I really think that, a mediumship reading combined with, I really feel that grief therapy is an amazing tool that, if you were really struggling, I just thoroughly feel that that's an avenue that you should consider. But it's up to you. It's up to the individual, how you want to move through it. But again, mediumship, a session, it's just a tool in that process of healing. And there you go.
Did Tawny, she said she got her new cards. So I know that you can't come up on camera, Tawny, but would you like a card? We could definitely pull a card for you if you would like. I have higher self messages, deck. I have a manifesting deck and I have an angel wisdom deck with me today. So if you would like one, Tawny, because it is 2:15 a.m. in the morning and you are dedicated.
Hello, Denise.
Card you would like. We can pull a card for you. Bridget, I had gone to see someone to be read twice within a few months. Sorry, my husband passed away, so I felt like I needed the newer read. Right, and that makes sense. I'm glad I did. I know he crossed over fine, and I talked with him often, but I needed the confirmation from someone else that I was hearing what I was hearing. Yes, and I agree with that. Sometimes just getting that validation, back is huge, because it can feel like we're making it up. Right? Especially when we're in the middle of grief and all sorts of other things. And sometimes we just don't know what. So sometimes getting that validation back is huge.
That too. And I find that when people are deep in grief and they go through a reading, it's almost like it's not as healing as it can be once you've given your time to grieve, because you're so deep in that grief that even the messages coming through,
right.
I just don't think they're going to mean as much as it would if you waited a little bit just to adjust to your new way of living without that person here. Again, this is just my opinion, but I've seen it where people come to a reading days after someone has passed and they're so emotional that they can't really take in what's going on during the reading. And some of the information they can't take or they don't understand because, again, their mind is such, in just disarray because of what just happened. Again, I just feel that it's better just to wait.
Cheyenne, I do see your comment. First of all, thank you. I do remember that. Unbelievable that it's been 4 years. I'm sending you my love. Also, I want to tell you that when I read that comment, I am flooded with the color pink. So I do feel like you are going to be, it kind of feels, okay, I know you're going to be receiving something in pink. There's some kind of message coming to you. It's got something to do with the color pink. I can feel it. And I can see it all around you. It feels like that maybe you have felt a disconnect from spirit and kind of feeling like you haven't been feeling much. Something is coming for you. Something is coming for you in the next couple of days from your mother. Has something to do with the color pink. So I want to leave that with you. I want to leave that with you with my love. Also, she says, and this is the way exactly that I hear it, all is well. Okay. Sorry, there's something else. She says, put the worry to rest. I don't want to go into what the worry is because I feel like you understand that. Put the worry to rest. All is well. I'm going to leave that with you with her love.
So this is weird. The last few times I've been on live,
yeah,
whether it's here or another one, doesn't matter. The last few, I've been getting it's so strange. I've been getting nicknames.
I know. I remember.
I did a reading a couple of days ago, a private session, and it actually got like the cat's name. I was like, who's Penny? It was like, oh, that's my mom's cat. Anyway, Cheyenne, I'm just throwing this out there because when Jen was talking, I kept hearing this name Skittle, and I felt it was Skittle or Skittles, but I felt it was reference to either one of your children at one time. I don't know. If it doesn't make sense, fine. But I just heard the name Skittles.
Okay, I'm going to, okay, Tawny, I didn't forget about you. So I'm going with the Higher Self Messages Oracle deck. So, oh, there it is. It just fell right out. Okay. It says, I know it's hard to see because of my light. It says your dreams are never farther than you can reach. It's encouraging you to dream big, to take self-limitations off of yourself. It's encouraging you to, so when I look at this, right, this is a rocket. It's taking off in flight. It's going It's going up into space. It is covered in light. There are stars all around. It's just reminding you that you can do that. Nothing is out of your reach. It's encouraging you to dream big, and it's encouraging you to follow that. What I feel with that, though, is I also want to encourage you to be aware of your self-thoughts and be aware of your self-talk. I feel like you're a little bit hard on yourself. Let that go. Remember to dream big, okay? Because there is nothing that is out of your reach. Okay, I'll leave that with you. Is your father in spirit by chance? You have a father here. Tony says, yes. Okay, please understand that as we talk about that and being hard on yourself, I feel your father come in. Boy, I haven't gotten the chills reading for a long time, but I wish you could come up, but please know this. I know that you mentioned the babies earlier, but please understand that he acknowledges them. I do feel like he says that he never got to meet them in this life, but he has met them. Do you understand that? Okay. And his birthday is coming up. That makes sense to me as well. Okay, Tawny, I'm just going to leave it short and simple with you. Just know that as I was reading your energy, he did come around. Also, that brings me back to the card. Please look for messages for him in the stars. Okay. And I'm going to leave that perfect. I'm going to leave that with you with his love and mine. And thank you for being open this morning.
All right. So
you got something.
What's that?
You got something, don't you? I feel it.
Well, no, it's that nickname Skittles for Cheyenne, around Cheyenne. I don't know. It won't go away. So I didn't see Cheyenne, if that made sense or not, but it's like, it's like ringing in my head over and over. I'm like, who was called Skittles?
Sounds like a cat. Like when you say that, I think about a cat. Isn't that weird? I don't know if it's cat's name. You're very welcome, Tawny.
I felt it was somehow connected to Cheyenne, but I could be pulling that straight out of you know what. So right.
I don't know.
And hello to everybody joining. Sorry, the comments are going by
they really
fast.
They really are.
There they are. Good morning, Jade. All right. So where are we in the comments?
I am scrolling back up to look. Let's see. I see Sarah there. Hello, Sarah. There's Nicole.
If you're still here, drop a hi in the comments, because I know there's a lot of comments with the links to come backstage. So it's kind of.
Yeah. So do we want to choose somebody?
I think so.
Thank you, Rosie. Okay. So I just did a reading, so I'm going to leave that with you to choose somebody, see if they would like to come backstage. Again, you don't have to have the camera on to come backstage. Just makes it go a little bit smoother. Good morning, Kara. There's Maggie. There's Mike. Amy. Amy, would you like to come backstage? Anyone?
No, did you get hello, Christine?
Hello, Tony.
Was there something with Amy that you felt connected with?
No, I just know Amy. It's just saying hello.
Oh, okay.
Christine. Let's see. What did you say, Joni? I got to go back to Joni's comment. She always makes me laugh.
She said, my almost mother-in-law passed a few weeks ago. Her husband said, now she can be with my fiance. I wonder how that's going.
There is Karen. Okay. You know what? hop on that link, Amy. She said she would come up. I don't know why, but I do know her. I have read for her once before. It's been a few years, but hop on up here, Amy, if you want to come in. So I don't see anybody else jumping on the link. And if you're drawn to someone, Michael, have them come in.
I am in like, my
can hang out.
mind is just like out in space right now. I don't know what it's been the last couple of days. Holy moly. Right up above you there, Amy, it says StreamYard.com in the comment section. Just copy that link and then post it in your browser. Click enter, and that'll bring you backstage.
Did you hear that? Something just went flying across my desk. I have no idea what.
It's all that yard sale stuff you buy. It's all haunted.
Probably. I'm like, what was that? So the link is right above your comment there, Amy. Sacred Spiral. You heard it, Jess? Yeah, I have no idea what it was. But I know it was on my desk. I just heard it. Man, you heard it. See? Like I'm telling you, I don't know what it was. There it is. Okay, so the link is posted.
Okay. So the link is in the comments. We don't need to.
Somebody hop on the link. How's that? We'll just kind of, as they come in.
Somebody. And then there's enough links in the comments so you can see it because we're missing out on people's comments.
Interesting. Amy is not, I wonder what page she is watching from.
Oh.
That's probably got something to do with it. Give me just a second, Amy. Are you watching from my page? Let me post it in there. That's what's happening.
Hello, Jessica. It's been a while. Facebook is always glitchy. I'm getting tired of Facebook. I've said it before.
So if it's acting a little strange and the links aren't coming, should we just flip some cards, Michael? Let's just
do it because this is.
Let's just get the energy going. There we go. Yep. Okay, so you choose. Let's just go.
Yep.
It'll be fine. We will just do it this way. Okay, Amy, since you were trying to pop in, let's start with a card.
That's okay, Kelly. We don't need to post them anymore in the links because it's just confusing.
Amy, I'm feeling like I want to go to Angel's Wisdom Oracle deck for you. Are you making changes within your, Amy, are you making changes within your job or your career? I feel a lot of movement going there. It would have been your choice. Perfect. Okay, I see somebody was able to hop on back there, so we'll go there here in a second. Oop, there it is. It just fell. Okay. Weird. I drew the wrong deck.
Hello to you.
Okay, I'm going to read that one to you anyway. I'm going to read both of them because I pulled the wrong deck. A lot of new changes in the company. Okay. All right. I feel like I just want to tell you to kind of just be ready to flow because I kind of feel like some of those changes may have an effect. It doesn't feel negative, doesn't feel positive, right? It just feels very neutral. But you're just gonna have to flow through it. I feel like there's some movement happening there. So let me see what we get from the angel deck for Amy.
I'm just so confused right now by all the comments.
I do.
I can't keep track.
I don't know what's happening. Hi. Woo. Okay. Fell. Let me grab this. Okay. So interesting. Here are the two cards I actually drew from the higher self because I grabbed the wrong deck and the angel's wisdom. So the higher self says your success is closer than you imagine. So just keep going. And then your angel card is abundance. So it says abundance is my essence, my foundation, and my being. I'm just going to read what's on the bottom and then I'm going to read into it. The angels are telling you that you already possess the power to have everything you have ever dreamed of and more. When you cultivate true joy, love, peace, passion, purpose, and freedom inside of yourself, you will see these things reflected back to you in your outside world. So this is just saying, right, what we carry on the inside, that's what is reflecting back to us. But I do see, again, I do feel like this has something to do with movement in the workplace, movement in the job. So your success is closer than you imagine. Just keep going. Okay. And then your abundance card. You're fully abundant inside. You have every single thing that you need. We all do. And so let's start projecting the beauty and the abundance of everything that we have inside outward. That is how we manifest things. I know you do. I know you do. I love it. Okay. So thank you for being open, Amy.
So, can I add something real quick?
Yeah.
Amy, the whole time Jennifer was talking, I kept feeling this young soul step forward. I feel this is a child that was either passed shortly after birth or prior to birth, stillborn. Would that be connected with you? And this soul is on my left, which makes me feel female. Yes. Okay. I'm sorry for your loss. With the number 3, I keep seeing the number 3 as well. And I'm trying to feel into what the number 3 means, either March or 3 months. There's something about 3 months. Would have been number 3. Okay. So that's just the way that your child is coming through validating this. I'm just going to go really quick through this, not to take any more time. But I do feel grandmother on the other side was there with the soul of that child. I don't know if the name Ada, A-D-A, or there's an A name associated with a female on the other side as well. But this is just a way for your child to step forward. And again, I keep feeling female with the child. Oh, Emma. Okay. I'm just going to throw this out there because I'm feeling this, but there's something about letting go of the thought. There's something with like prenatal care that I need to bring up because I'm feeling I need to talk about the prenatal care. And if that's something that you're carrying with you about the guilt about either insufficient prenatal care, I'm being told to like let go of that. But this is, again, it was just a quick hello from the soul of your child stepping forward to just let you know that she is here and she is okay. Okay, good. She came in really, really strong. It's like, oh my God. I mean, the energy. Wow.
Love that. So Amy, I have to tell you one. strange story when I met with Amy. Like, I'm not even going to go into all of it, but just a very strange story. So, but I got to throw something else in there because my brother comes through for you, Amy. He shows me sunflowers, and he's talking about Halloween. He's wanting to remind you of that one Halloween, whatever that means. And I feel him just laughing as he's saying that. So I'm just going to leave that. I'm going to leave that with you, whatever that means.
All right. I still feel like I'm all floaty. Today is just weird. The energy is just strange. I keep saying it doesn't affect me, but oh my God.
It's that full moon eclipse thing. I'm telling you. That I was rough for me, and it was rough for me yesterday.
Okay, who's still here?
Let's see. Reach back there. That was a long time ago, wasn't it? Christine says it was a lot. So I did some full moon readings, had some people over, did some full moon readings. We did a release. We did all of that kind of stuff. And I was actually okay that night. It was yesterday that I was all over the place. I was crying. I was all of the ridiculous things.
I was just pissed off. I was like angry all day. I'm like, I haven't left the house. Why am I mad?
Right. I mean, I had all of the emotions,
I was going to take the motorcycle out, and I was like, today is not a good day to be on a motorcycle. I'm just going to stay home. Kelly says Karen is backstage.
Okay.
I don't see anything on my screen, so.
I'm going to add her to the stage.
There we go.
You see her.
Hello, Karen.
Can you hear us, Karen? I don't know. She can
Are you there, Karen?
So she has mute on. You'll have to take mute off. 99 portal lines.
Yes, I'm here.
Hello, Karen.
Oh.
Hello.
Good morning.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
That's fine. I'm doing chores.
Oh, good. So what can we do for you today?
Just basically, I've been trying to get in touch with my higher self, and I think she's ignoring me.
Or are you ignoring her?
No, I doubt that.
That's what I think, because they don't. I think it's the other way around there.
I do too. And trust me, I'm guilty of it myself. I think we all are.
No, and my husband passed, and I got a reading, and it really helped me with my grieving, knowing he's there. And I get signs all the time, and I just love it. I just love it. So,
Karen, is your mother in spirit as well?
My who?
Your mother?
No, unless something's happened to her in the past couple days.
Uh-oh.
No. No. I feel mother energy.
Oh.
So we'll go there. So I did pull a higher self message for you, a higher self card. It says you are a beacon for others to follow. So don't hide the bright light that you are. Sometimes I'm going to read into this for a minute. It feels hard to, sometimes it's tough to be seen, right? It's tough to be vulnerable and allow ourselves to be seen. And this is just, I feel like this card is really just reminding, I don't know if you can see it.
I can see it.
You see just the light on there, the bright light. It's the light, it's the optimism, it's the love, it's the joy that you bring to the world that allows others. It allows others to find you. It gives others inspiration. That's what your higher self is telling you right now. Michael?
Oh, I'm sitting here. I thought you were deep in thought. I didn't want to interrupt you.
No, I was going to ask. I could feel. Go ahead.
So we got to do it like the pilots. And when I communicate with pilots, when they're done, they say over. That way I know I can talk now. Okay. So Karen, really quick. As soon as I tuned into your energy, I felt like you're wondering about your path and your self-worth. Is that
Yes.
anything that's on your mind right now?
Yes, very much.
Okay, because that's immediately what I felt with you. So your guides feel like my guides. They talk through sarcasm. I don't know if that's your personality as well.
Yes.
Okay, because they're saying I almost hesitate to interpret the energy of what I'm feeling. So I'm going to edit myself right now because they're saying, look, and they're using the words from your one deck that you like, Jennifer. Listen.
Oh, yeah. Listen, be. Listen.
They're saying you're never off your path. You need to understand this. And this is going to resonate with people in this room and myself as well. You're never off your path. I feel, and this is what I'm connected in, when you have that moment of feeling like that, it's time for you to step back and ask, what are you looking for? And it's like, not just surface level, what are you looking for? What do you want? What do you desire? Why do you feel lost? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I keep going back to self-worth as well. Like, you're not worthy of what you're dreaming about. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So that's where the self-worth needs to come in. And I know sometimes these readings are like, that's not the answer I was looking for, but it's the answer we need to hear because it's our truth.
Correct.
You need to work on, why don't you feel worthy about achieving whatever goal or whatever you're looking for? You're not alone. I deal with this myself on a daily basis. But it's almost like you have to change that thought to, why not me? I am worthy of this. I can achieve this. And you can. Anything you put your mind to, you can accomplish. So I think it's for you, it's to stop or to work on these, or work on defeating these negative self-beliefs, which again, this is going to resonate for everybody listening to this because we're all the same. We're all going through this. Do you have any questions though? I mean, I know that's really brief.
No, I find myself stopping myself from being happy because he's passed and he was my life. He was my best friend and I just can't be happy alone.
So one thing that our loved ones always want from us, right? And I know that it is so difficult. And this is where Michael and I were talking earlier about working through grief and some grief therapy. But one thing that they always want from us is to go forward with our lives. We keep them alive. We keep them alive by living our life the very, very best we can and being as happy as we can. Do you understand the ocean in connection with your husband?
Yes.
Oh my God, I just wrote holding down.
No, you didn't, because I wrote ocean when you were talking. I feel the ocean. I take yourself back there. And if you can't, and I'm not talking about necessarily physically, okay? Oh my gosh. So see, we are in sync. I have ocean. And that's all that I was feeling, that gentle, that, you know, the way that the ocean feels, the way that it smells, all of those emotions that it brings to you. Take yourself back there. You can sit with him there. You can sit with your higher self there as well. That is where you can kind of reconnect and ground. But that ocean energy is very, very strong with him. And obviously, because Michael wrote it too, him wanting you to feel that and to be in that energy with him, with yourself, with your higher self, with your guides, with everything. He's just saying, live your life, and brings that energy forward. This is what, did you guys deep sea fish? Why am I seeing a tuna fish?
He did. I was
Okay,
in I was in the Coast Guard and he did. Yeah.
okay, I'm seeing a giant tuna fish. I'm just gonna leave that.
It's just crazy. I get his sense of humor, and he kept showing me like either horseplay in the water, like holding somebody underwater.
Yeah. That'd be him.
Okay. Did he do that to you? Because I'm seeing him holding somebody like playing around.
The kids.
Okay.
Love it.
I feel I need to talk about the month of August as well. So is there something significant in the month of August that you'd want to talk about?
No, not in August.
Okay.
Hold on. Was there a pet that passed in August? I'm seeing a dog in the month of August.
We had a lot of dogs. It could be.
Okay. I see a black lab, but I don't want to. If I spend too much time, I'll start thinking about it, which is bad.
Yeah, we had shepherds. We raised shepherds.
Okay. Were they black? I'm just curious.
His last shepherd was an all black shepherd, and because of his health, we had to put the dog down.
Okay. That's where he's leading me. So again, I know sometimes I can't remember dates anyway or either, but that's what he wants to talk about. So the dog that's there with him now, because he kept showing me this black shepherd. I seen it as lab, but again, I just get an idea in my head. He says use the crystals.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I feel this is crystals like my God, my mind is like blank today. The glasses, the drink out of the crystal glasses.
We never owned crystal glasses.
All right. Do you understand crystals then?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll stick with that because that's what he said. Use the crystals.
Huh. Okay.
I don't know what that means. And one last thing, he shows me decorating pumpkins because he shows me a pumpkin and carving pumpkins.
Okay. I just wrote smashing pumpkins, and I don't know what that means.
Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. He says continue to do that.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, I got to say this because this is what he's showing me. Did he ever design like dirty figures in the pumpkin?
He was always designing dirty stuff.
Okay, because I can't say what he just showed me on the pumpkin.
It's him.
Okay.
So they don't change.
No.
The personality comes through.
I'll say this: the innuendo with him is very strong.
He always makes me laugh and cry.
There you go. That's the
That's
message. That's what he wants you to take away from this. He wants you to keep thinking of those times that make you laugh.
Absolutely.
And just know that he's still with you. Oh my God, he's just like on a roll with the goofy stuff he used to do. Like he shows me walking up behind people and pulling their pants down.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh no, he is definitely here.
We used to live in Mohall, North Dakota.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and you're in Minot.
I'm actually in Lansford, so I'm right between.
Oh, are you? I
Right
know where
there.
that's at. Yep.
Yep. So again, just know this is his way of coming through. I mean, obviously he's letting you know he's around. But again, I think his mission today was just to get you to laugh.
Seems like it. Yeah, okay. Thank you so much.
And also, as we go, this is what I see. So, I'm going to leave that right there.
So Karen, thank you so much for coming on. It's brave to step on alive.
Yes, it is.
Got nothing to lose.
Absolutely.
I've already lost it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a great afternoon.
Thank you.
Thanks. You too.
All right. We needed his personality, Karen. We needed
Yes.
to hear that today.
Yes.
There was a lull. So he just brightened us all up.
She says her internet dropped. You have another person backstage. I do not see another person backstage.
I can't see him as well. You want to do one more?
Let's see. Yes, I'm gonna.
And Kelly, we can't
Let's
see.
do another one. You can choose. You can choose another one, Michael.
I can't see anybody.
From the comments, I don't see anybody at the bottom. Yeah,
she says we have another person backstage. I just don't see him.
I don't see them either.
So Kelly, can you bring that person up? I just saw a jump. Something just.
I think that was Karen leaving. Hello.
Oh, okay, Karen.
Hello, Mish. Okay. There's Kelly Brickle.
Kelly Brickle's backstage.
How about we just scroll through the comments and choose somebody?
All right, she's back.
What do you think?
Yeah. So anybody who's still here listening, this has been a weird day with the energy and just technical glitches. This is not the norm.
It really has. We're going to blame it on the eclipse. We're just going to go there.
Holy moly. All right.
Let's see. Thank you, Angel. Thank you for being here. Okay, Michael, your choice. You're
Angel.
up. So weird.
Angel. Do you have a question, Angel? Hello, Jessica, again. It's crazy, Jess. It is crazy. Would love a green witch reading. What's a green witch? I want one.
I did not type that, she says.
What?
I don't know what's happening.
What is going on?
I have no idea.
So
I blame the moon too, Bridget.
she doesn't even know what green.
I don't know.
All right.
So I think we got a couple minutes left. Should we just do a collective message?
Well, no, Angel, we asked her what she wanted. So we can,
okay.
So she says her brother passed in July. Anything from him? Angel, I'm just going to go right into what I'm feeling when I read your comment. So I feel the person stepping forward in my awareness, I feel is taking responsibility for their passing. Would you understand that? Because I feel this person, again, I'm not going to assume this is your brother. I'm just going to relay what I'm feeling. But around this person at the time of passing, I'm feeling a lot of heavy, like very heavy emotional energy. And I feel, again, that this person, I'm feeling that they're taking responsibility for crossing themselves over. Because that's what I was feeling. I was feeling a substance. So really quick, what I'm feeling. So I'm feeling that sometimes I stutter when I start to read because the energy is so intense. I feel that I need to talk about there's financial difficulties also around this that, but he is very strong. Oh God, I can't talk. He's making me feel very strongly that nobody could have prevented this. So that's the first thing he wants to talk about. Is there also a birthday in July? I know you said he passed in July, but I'm feeling as well that he wants to acknowledge a birthday in July. I'm feeling like 17th. Did you? I don't know if you put that in the comments. If you did, I'm sorry. But I feel I need to talk about the 17th.
Hello, Marie. Yes, she says.
I think the yes was from the financial.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
On the
He
16th.
passed on the 16th. Okay. Okay. Then I misinterpreted that, but I felt there was also a birthday in July. Let me just feel into this because I want to just pass you. So he is making me feel like this is completely out of character. Like this, he's making me feel like everything came together at once, like out of nowhere, and just overwhelmed him. Because he's making me feel like my life was fulfilled. He makes me feel that he had a happy life. And there's just something that, like, I just feel this like immediate shift. It's the only way I can like describe what I'm feeling. Like it's just like literally one day I'm happy go lucky. The next day, like the energy completely shift around him. Does that make sense? Because he's making me feel like he was a very outgoing, like fun person to be around. And I know it's difficult to kind of communicate through the chat. That's why we kind of prefer to talk.
Yeah, it makes it
Okay, he was forced out of his house and tried to get him to live with me. Okay. And he's really focusing on you to say thank you for everything you did, because he's making me feel like you went out of your way to help him. And he just wants you to know you did everything you could. But in the end, this was his, and it was like he's making me feel like this was not a planned event. This was just like an impulse decision to do this. But again, it's like he wants to relieve you of any responsibility from his actions. Did you find a note? I see a written note. And he keeps talking about a daughter.
Oh, so I'm giggling because I have daughter written down here. I've been waiting to speak about daughter.
Oh my God.
Okay, and I also had writing. He has 3 daughters. Is there a daughter with a birthday in September? His daughter's been really strong on my mind the entire time you've been talking, Michael. I have it linked to September for some reason.
And 17. I'm seeing 17 again. So I don't know if she's 17, but I'm really fixated on 17. I wish we could bring you up, Angel, and talk to you, because this would go so much smoother. Angel, if you can click on that link and copy it into your browser, if you would like to. And I know we're going over. I hope that's okay, Kelly. But I really want to.
Hello, Bernadette.
Hello, Bernadette. So I don't know if Angel is trying to come backstage, Kelly. Again, we can't see if anybody. It takes me completely out of.
Okay. Yes, and it'll take you to another link, and then that will link you up here. So it's normal for it to take you out.
Yep. But if it's too hectic, we can just go forward with, and you can reply in the chat.
We can go forward the way that we are.
Whatever is easiest for you. Bernadette, unfortunately, yep, we're at the end right now. We're doing Angels reading, and then after that, we may do a collective card, and then we're going to end it. Let's keep it like this. Okay, that's absolutely fine. So go on, Jen, if you would like.
Oh, okay. So I was picking up a lot of the same stuff that you were, Michael, but daughter was very, very strong on my mind. And I wrote down daughter for some reason. I was linking it to September. I do feel like one of the daughters has a birthday. In September, there's something significant with one of the daughters in September because I'm linking them there. And I do feel birthday. So I don't know if you can understand that, Angel. I was also feeling that there was something in writing, but the way that I'm seeing this is it looks like it's actually seeing a small, like a notebook, like a journal, like I don't know his son.
He's 17, but he has long hair.
He's got a birthday in September. I'm a little confused. Good morning, Debbie.
Hey, Debbie.
Okay, I'm just going to kind of go forward with what it's kind of delaying and doing different things. So I'm just going to kind of go forward. Everything that Michael was feeling, a lot of nieces and nephews. Okay, I was feeling as well. The daughters do come into my awareness. That was something that are you watching? Are you taking care of the daughters? I don't know what the connection is there, but the daughters were very, very strong. I do feel like you've been a huge support to with the daughter. I do feel a thank you from there. I also see an owl. I'm unsure of what the owl is, but I do feel like there's significance to that somewhere that you may understand. I also am seeing something in writing. It appears to be still in a bound notebook. And I do feel like that this is his writing. September is also coming to me as something significant. For some reason, it comes in with the daughters. I know you said that his son may be having a birthday, but it comes in with the daughters. And I could be, if it doesn't match, that's okay. But I want to leave it just the way that it's coming to me. And Michael's over there.
I'm just doodling, but I'm hearing the name Matt. I don't know if you could take the name Matt. And sometimes they come through and they give us the strangest references, but he wants me to talk about spaghetti, like eating spaghetti. Good, Lydia. Hello. Yeah, we're just about to wrap up. We're in the middle of a reading for Angel right now. But Angel, can you take the name Matt? Is the investigator? Okay. Let me see what he wants to say about Matt. He's making me feel that, like, to trust him. So I don't know if you're dealing with, like, maybe having some weird feelings about Matt, but your brother's making me feel like he's okay, like, trust him. And if that doesn't make sense to you, that's fine. But that's just what your brother's kind of trying to, that's how he's making me feel about Matt. He loves spaghetti. Okay. Again, there's like, they'll come up with this random
The
stuff to
most
just
random,
validate.
right? Right in the
So,
middle of something else. Yep.
okay. So that's just validation from your brother to trust him. Let me just get a message from him. So again, this was very recent, obviously July, but he's saying again, please let go of any responsibility that you feel towards his passing. You couldn't have changed this, okay? Is mom on the other side? Because he just made reference to mom, and I hear the name Gloria. Names are just that. I just get these random. I sometimes I feel names, they may or may not be connected, but it. Not Marie right now. We're in the middle of the reading with Angel, and then we're going to wrap up for the day. That's okay, Angel. Yeah, there is a delay, so no worry with that. But
There's a
he wants
long
to
delay.
reference mom. And I just feel like mom's placed on the other side, though. No, he wasn't talking to her. Okay. So I misinterpreted that to make I just misinterpreted that she was on the other side. Let me just get the message from mom then. He's taking responsibility for the communication breakdown. He's just making me feel that mom did the best she could. And it was almost this case of tough love is what I feel. But again, just let mom know she was right. That's the feeling he gives me. Mom was right. And he knows she loved him. I'll just leave it there as the message. And I know, unfortunately, these are really quick when we do the lives like this. But again, just let go of the responsibility that you're carrying. And just let mom know that she was right. Okay? That's spot on. Okay. Angel, I know this is difficult, especially in this forum. It's public. And it is choppy because we have to communicate and wait for a response. But your brother's definitely here. One last thing, he wants you to know that he is learning the lessons that he didn't learn here. And this is a common message for people that choose to exit this way, that they get to experience the wake that is left behind, meaning how he gets to experience how everybody's feeling towards his loss and the way he left the world. So he gets to experience the sorrow, the grief, the resentment. And he again, and this is also common, that if he could have did it different, he would have chose therapy. So again, Angel, thank you for being open. Sorry for your loss and your family's loss, but just know that he's going to be with you. He places himself big brother because he said big brother will always be with you. And then we'll do a collective.
Yes, let's do it.
All right. So everybody, again, thank you for joining us today. We're going to do a collective card. Jen will pull a card, then I'll pull a card. We all, yes, Angel, definitely 100% understand that. Well, thank you, everybody, for being here during the glitchy day.
It's been so glitchy since this morning, since before we even got on.
So, would you like to go first?
Ooh,
Yes, Mish.
Okay, yes.
Mish, we're on every Wednesday at 11 a.m. Central. Today's an off day.
Today's
Maybe that's
Tuesday.
why it's a Tuesday instead of our Wednesday.
Not our normal day. Okay, let's see. I'm going to pull from Angel's Wisdom for
because I just reached for my angel deck too.
awesome. Let's see what they do. For a collective. You're welcome, Angel. Oh. Okay. So this is an interesting card because we just had the eclipse, we just had the full moon, which is all about letting things go. This card is a leaving card, and it says, I am happy to be free of the problems of the past and welcome new experiences. When we get into a rut, when we find ourselves going down the same worn out path life seems to be passing us, we need to have the courage to leave things and people which no longer serve us behind and let the angels guide you to a new beginning. So if we don't leave the things behind that are not serving us, are not for our best and higher good, there is no room for those other things to come in, for the things that are, right? Because our time, our energy, our space is taken up with all of this. I want to say the word bullshit coming out my mouth, so I'm going to say it with all of the other stuff. Thank you, Renee. We have to be strong enough. We have to have the courage enough to leave those things behind. That's what opens up the path for us going forward. And sometimes that is people, sometimes that is places, sometimes that is things, sometimes that is just a mindset, right? It is an emotion. It is a feeling. We have to get in the place where we can release that, let that go, because then we have room, right? We have room for the things that we want that are for our best and higher good. So it is reminding you that it is not a negative thing when those leave. It is a good thing. I am happy to be free of the problems of the past. And I am open and welcome to new experiences.
So you're saying make room by quitting my job? Is that what you're saying?
I'm just reading the card, Michael.
Angel, one more thing. He won't leave. He wants me to talk about baby shoes. So I don't know if this is for you, but I keep getting reference. Talk about the baby shoes. Talk about the baby shoes. So I'll leave that. So here's my card. Progression. So it kind of falls in line with yours. Yes. So angel number 123. You're experiencing forward movement and sequential unfolding of events. Trust the natural flow of life. Take steps towards your goal with confidence. So, wow, these cards, they're speaking to me. But anyway, I think it just falls in line to the same card you pulled, Jennifer. It's just, and again, it's like letting go of that feeling that you're off your path. We can only move forward, right? And I always feel that we're exactly where we need to be. And I feel I needed to say this too. If you're finding yourself in this loop, like you feel like you keep coming back to this and you're in this spot again, it's because there's something there that you're not acknowledging. There's either a lesson that you need to learn and you keep avoiding it, so it keeps coming back in your path. And maybe that's giving you that feeling of hesitation and why am I stuck? You're not stuck. There's something there that you need to address. You just need to feel into it. And that's where you can ask your guides, your higher self, what am I missing? What do I need to work on? And you're going to feel it in your gut. So just pay attention to that feeling. And that's all I got.
That's it.
That's it.
Like fine wine, huh, Joni? Fine wine and cheese.
That's right.
Aloha to Vivian.
Hello, Vivian. So again, thank you everybody for showing up today and spending some time with us.
Michael will be back next week. I will be in flight.
That's right. It'll be me.
Yes. Possibly, yes. I don't know.
That's scary.
But
So
I will be back the following week. So
yes.
thank you for joining us today. Hey, thanks for putting up with all of the kind of wonky, sludgy, strange energy that was going on today.
I mean, Jess was getting comments put in by somebody other than herself
It's so
about
weird.
their green witchy reading or whatever that is. I'm like, wow, that sounds pretty intriguing. I want a green witch reading.
I do too. I do too.
So, Jess, if you're still on and you figure out what a green witch reading is, let us know.
Let us know.
So, all right.
You're welcome, Amy.
Everybody have a great afternoon, and we'll see you next week.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.